side, right on time. Tell them hoes kudos. East side, right on time. They don't fuck with you though. When my hood getting to the money, the pedal never broke. Came a long way from the ghetto though. But west side, right on time. Only thing for sure, east side, right on time. Gunning through your door,
This is your first headlining tour. This is gonna be your first major studio album. And pretty much right now, everybody's looking toward for you for the album.
Right.
Are you feeling the fruits of your labor right now? Like,
oh yeah, it's definitely coming about, man.
Yeah.
Something I've been looking forward to, so it's finally here.
Yeah. And then all your hard work, do you feel like it's finally paying off?
Oh yeah, definitely paying off, man. I'm excited about it.
Okay, nice. And looking back at your catalog, with songs like Cut You Off, The Spiteful Chant, do you feel like, are you impressed when those songs stand the test of time when you're performing them?
Yeah, that's what makes things classic, you know, when people can continue to listen to them and continue to love them and play them, you know.
Okay, nice. And can you just explain, like, what came about? Like, how did Cut You Off come about?
Just through experiences.
Yeah.
Negative people being around you and you want to talk about it. I vent through my music, so it's easy for me.
Okay, and nice. And it's nice that you talk about venting, because recently you just released the artwork for Good Kid, Mad City.
Yeah.
In stores October 22nd.
Right, thank you.
And and how is that, like, releasing such a personal photo for you? Like,
yeah, it's definitely personal. I want to do it on my time. You know, as far as when you look at passion for stuff like that, it's an art. It's not just a price tag for me. So somebody leaked it out and jumped the gun, but you know, I'm moving forward. I can't dwell in it all day. Yeah, but it's definitely a personal album.
Nice. And it's on the cover. It says a short film.
Yeah.
Why is it a short film?
You have to listen to it.
Okay, you have to listen to it.
Yeah,
like, looking back, Section 80. Like, when people say Kendrick Lamar, they're like, they get you, but it takes a long time for them to click.
Yeah.
Like, for everything to click. Do you feel like that's been a positive or negative towards?
It's a positive.
Yeah.
Because artists like that last, you know, test of time, like you say.
Yeah.
You know, you hear your artist, and you hear the next artist, then you off of them.
Yeah.
Because there's nothing there that, you know, keep you interested. You know, when they constantly got to keep clicking and trying to comprehend, you know, they're interested. You know, they depend their ears to catch it.
Right. And I was here when you performed last year for Overly Dedicated, and it was your birthday and everything.
Yeah.
When you were just releasing Section 80, everybody in the audience was like, "Oh, what is this?" Yeah. But like, how does it feel now? To like, now that it's been this project that's touched so many people, like, how did?
Man, it feels great, man. Section 80 did exactly what I wanted to do. You know, spread around the world, you know, to a generation, unheard generation. And I go out to these shows and they give me the energy back, so I'm proud of what it's done, you know, and still continue to grow, you know. I think once I drop this album, people are going to go with double back and get Section 80.
Yeah, definitely. And with this album, like, what struggles are you trying to make sure people understand about you?
Man, it's crazy, because that's exactly what it is. It's a struggle. A lot of people expect me to get a major situation and change my style and what I like to talk about. But the album is just total opposite of that. You know, I'm actually going back in depth into, you know, my city and an untold story like that.
And nice. And you say about your untold story. What's something, if you can talk about it, because I know you're real secretive, like, what's something you want to touch on in this album that you haven't already?
That I want to touch on in this album? Touch on just being misled as a youth, or being peer pressure in certain situations.
Okay.
You know, as a teenager, and actually becoming a leader.
And do you feel like you've become a leader? In
Yeah.
Nice. And just what kind of songs, like, for a potential new fan, what kind of songs do you want them to hear from Kendrick Lamar? What song in your catalog?
In my catalog, Heart Part 2, PNP, Cartoon Cereal.
Okay,
Spiteful Chant, Keisha's Song, ADHD.
Alright, it's nice you talk about PNP and Keisha's Song, because those are the last two songs I was hearing.
Yeah, it's great.
And how did the Martin sample come about in the PNP?
Just being funny. Being funny about being broke.
Yeah, because Martin is the classic.
Yeah, Martin is the classic. I watch Martin all day, man.
Yeah, and then also Keisha's Song.
Yeah.
At the end, it's almost like you were Like it was getting emotional. Yeah.
That's a lot of my music, man. I touched on a lot of stuff like that, and I do it in this album too.
Okay.
I do it. I go there too.
So like, how much work did you put into this album? Like,
oh man, this is probably the last time y'all see me. That was the recording process. But I already had this album premeditated down my whole life. I already had it mapped out. I knew what I wanted to do. So if you go back and listen to old songs, you'll hear me referencing Good Kid, Mad City a lot. So I already had it figured out how I wanted to do it and how I wanted to present it. Even the cover, all that was premeditated.
And do you feel like releasing such a personal photo that, and this is, you're an artist at the end of the day, you're sensitive about your stuff, you know, do you feel like people are going to judge it? Like,
nah, I don't care what they say because I know it's real to me. And not only me, it's gonna touch a lot of people that, you know, didn't get to tell that story or show them type of pictures.
Okay.
You know, they always want to have a reason behind why they act the way they do.
Right, nice. And just while in Toronto, like, is there anything you like to do? Because you were here recently in August as well, too.
Yeah, man. I love Toronto, man. I think I would like to move out here.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know, it got a cozy, warm feel. Like
we have a multicultural feel.
I think that's what it is.
Yeah, it is.
A lot of diverse people out here.
Hold up. But don't forget about Compton, nigga. 1 for the money, 2 for the show, 3 for no limit, and the rest for death row.
I'm just laughing right now.
Why?
Because they told the people in the restaurant to quiet down.